Hello everyone. So an interesting video here. Ukraine has carried out its longest range Flamingo missile strike yet. This strike was targeting the Votkinsky plant of Russia's. This is a factory which manufactures rocket engines for Iskander missiles and ICBMs, including a Reshnik. So basically a missile factory. So this is a major target. The video playing now confirms the strike, showing a big black cloud of smoke rising over the area of the factory. Now, before we check the geolocation for this, here's a video shared by Ukraine showing a series of Flamingo launchers. A few sources on Twitter and Telegram saying that this was the launch of Flamingos to attack this factory. But I don't think that's the case personally. I think it's a compilation of different Flamingo launchers throughout the war, as each one seems to have been launched from a different place. Unless that's just Ukraine minimalising the chance of these being detected by launching them apart from each other and giving each Flamingo different flight routes to a target to better ensure a strike. A possibility certainly, but I think this is just a compilation of strikes and launchers unrelated to the one which hit the factory yesterday, and it's just a coincidence that it dropped the same day. The geolocation for this is on screen now, done by Cyber Baroshno on Twitter, who identified it as being this building here that was hit, or at least this one. The smoke's rising from this area, and we could actually be looking at multiple buildings hit here, or some elsewhere in the factory which was out of view of the cameraman. We need to wait for more information to be sure. This building, though, the one which you can definitely say was hit, is about 135 metres long, so it's quite big. I don't know what purpose this building serves, but if Ukraine targeted this one, then they must have identified it as being a key part of a factory, which, remember, makes engines for Iskander missiles. There are 19 factory buildings here, so it is possible the factory isn't fully offline unfortunately, but hopefully production capacity is diminished. Now I don't know exactly how this factory works, so if each building here constructs its own Iskander missile engines or Reshnik engines independently, or if each building is specialised on one part in the supply chain. So say one building produces one part of the engine, one another, and then they're all taken to a big building on the site to be assembled together somewhere, if you get what I mean. If the latter, then it is more promising that it may have knocked this factory offline, as each individual factory will be important in the building of the engine, and Ukraine may have taken out a key component of the production of the engines. We need to wait for more information, but as we saw the other day when a missile hit a warehouse at Taman Port, I think it's safe to say this building is gone. Flamingo packs quite a punch, and will more than likely have levelled this. At nearly 1,400 kilometres of Ukraine, this is the longest range Flamingo strike to date. Actually, the longest range Ukrainian missile strike of all missile types used. So, nice to see that Ukraine have ironed out the problems with Flamingo. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. If so, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks very much and take care everybody.